Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, I rise to support the Constitution Bill and the Representation of the People Bill as passed by the Lok Sabha yesterday. I welcome these two bills because their provisions are aimed at creating such qualitative changes in our electoral system as are bound to make elections cleaner and fairer. To sustain democracy in the desired spirit, elections have to be as clean and as fair as possible, and it is on the basis of experiences. Certain changes are proposed to be made in the election laws of the land based on our experiences after the passing of the Representation of the People Act by the Parliament. We must not forget, as my friend was just saying, that there has been a lot of talk about such reforms. On the one hand, the opposition parties have been demanding, and on the other, our ruling party, the Congress Party, has also had its own exercises on the subject. As the minister was telling us, in early 70s, a joint parliamentary committee discussed this problem. And last year, I must tell you, our own party, the Congress Parliamentary Party, had its workshop on this very subject. After the parliamentary parties' discussions, first of all, the parliamentary party discussed it. Then the Congress Working Committee and the AICC discussed it. And after the recommendations of the AICC were available, the Prime Minister consulted various opposition parties on the subject. After all this, as promised by the Prime Minister earlier, this session has been extended just to pass these two bills. Thereby, the ruling party will be fulfilling one of the very important promises made to the electorate. As the 52nd Amendment to the Constitution went a long way in preventing defection amongst political parties, these changes in the election law are also going to have far-reaching consequences, and they are bound to make elections much cleaner. And that is the reason why these changes are most welcome. But we must not forget that it is always a continuing process in a democracy. You cannot have an ideal law just today or at any particular time. You have to have experiences, and on the basis of those experiences, you make changes in the law. Just as after 50 years, we are going to make these important changes in the election law.